This is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is the Super Tejano Friday Show with your host, DJ Fluffy.
Este es el Diva Takeover, todos lo quieren escuchar, porque tocan la música alegre y se ponen todos a bailar. La ciencia.
Les pido un momento, escuchen lo que digo, por quién es el quien llora será el papi chulo, se llegará el día pronto, va a regresar. En el radio es internacional.
Really?
Wait for it.
Wow.
I said wait for it.
Okay.
Returning very soon, the question is who? Wait for it. I said wait for it. Returning very soon, the question is who?
I know, I love Dora. You did that on purpose, huh?
I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories, you know that they're all lies. Bad as you are, you stick around, and I don't know why. If I was your man, baby, you never worry about what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman that deserves good things. Fist full of diamonds, hand full of rings. Baby, you're a star. I just wanna show you you are. Déjame amarte, déjame enseñarte. No puedo darte todo lo que quieres. Oh, baby, con amor y pasión. Ábreme tu corazón, déjame enseñarte el amor, déjame amarte, déjame amarte, your true beauty's description looks so good that it hurts. You're a dime plus 99 and it's a shame. Don't even know what you were. Everywhere you go, they stop and stare, 'cause you're bad and it shows. From your head to your toes, out of control. Baby, you know. If I was your man, baby, you never worry about what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman that says good things. Fist full of diamonds, hand full of rings. Baby, you're a star. I just wanna show you you are. Déjame amarte, déjame enseñarte. Yo puedo darte todo lo que quieres. Oh, baby, con amor y pasión.
All right, how's everybody doing? This is your boy, DJ Fluffy, the king of the airways here on SCP Radio on the Super Tejano Friday night. We're missing a person, Mary Jane. That's why we did what we did on our show.
You're
Mary
funny.
Jane, if you're seen,
You're very funny.
I got you.
Very
I got
funny.
you, girl. That's what you have when you're not here. But only one of the divas is here.
Yeah.
You know,
But
she's over
it's
there.
fine.
What's going on, Mickey?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What's going
Yeah,
on?
you're gonna get it when Mary Jane gets back. We're gonna get you. Don't
Hey,
worry.
she's not here, so hey.
Don't worry.
Hey, don't forget, I'm just letting y'all run y'all show because this is actually my show. I'm being a gentleman and giving y'all an hour, before I start, so.
Whatever.
So y'all lucky. I'm letting you have your show.
We're lucky. Whatever. You're gonna be lucky. You're gonna get to go home tonight.
Hey, hold on. Last I checked.
Now you take them.
Here's my keys. I got the keys now. But no, we're here when Mary Jane's out on a assignment. She's out in for the Guadalupe Awards. That's gonna be going on tomorrow. She's out there setting up, getting everything ready. So she had to leave a little bit earlier because they had a little. One of the ladies couldn't make it, so Mary kind of had to step up and take over the show. And she's handling all the decorations and getting everything ready for tomorrow. Make sure everything's set, ready to go for the second annual Guadalupe Awards. This is in Corpus?
Seguin, I think. It's in Seguin.
Seguin, yeah, it's in Seguin. So she's already out there. She's more like she was supposed to Skype in. I don't know if she is or not.
I think she's decorating and
Yeah,
stuff. I
she's
saw a
probably-
video of her
She's decorating.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's probably busy. She's probably a nervous wreck because she's actually gonna be running it by herself. Her help wasn't able to travel due to the COVID. So, but she's taking care of business. So, Mickey D's here.
I'm here, but now you just messed up my nights because you took off my intro. But anyways, we have we were gonna have two interviews today, but unfortunately one had to cancel.
Yes.
Due to COVID. So unfortunately he was gonna try to Skype in, but I guess he's not feeling well.
Yeah.
So
We'll send a prayer to Mr. Carlos from Grupo Negami.
Mhm.
He just found out that he was, he has the COVID. He's still at home. He's doing, pretty good, but I'm pretty sure he's tired. He is upstairs. His wife and his family's downstairs. They all had to get tested, so they're waiting for the results on them. Hopefully everything's good.
Yeah, hopefully everything's good today.
But it don't matter what you do. I mean, Carlos is always taking care of himself, wearing a mask, hand sanitizer. Just staying with his family and all that. More like he probably got it from work. He does work at a school, so he probably got it from there. We don't know. We don't know. He hasn't said, but I mean,
Scary.
it's scary. But wish him good. There's Mary Jane. Mary says she's watching, but she can't go log on something on Skype or something like that. So she is watching. Did you see the intro, Mary Jane? Did you see the new intro we got? Hopefully you did. That's the new
That
intro.
is not the new intro, sir.
It's all right, boss. You're the CEO, man. You're the boss. I run it through you, and you approved it, so we're good. We're good. We're good. He approved it. But we got a guest here in the studio with us. Mickey D, you want to introduce your guest?
Yes, today we have Demi Garcia.
Right.
Hello.
Well, welcome, Ms. Demi.
Welcome.
How you doing?
I am doing well. Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah,
Excited.
she almost didn't make it. She got kind of lost.
Yeah, I went to the.
Really?
She was like 2 houses down from us, and she got off. They were having a big old party over there. They thought she was gonna be the singer, coming in or with the mariachis. And
Oh
everything,
my
but,
gosh! Yeah, that wasn't a good look I got from the guy when I got off the car. I got the death stare.
That's funny.
Oh lordy.
All right, we got a special shout out to Mr. Joe Tejano. He says saludos desde La Voz Tejana in Corazon Springs, Texas. Keeping them off the job, guys. So he's tuning in. So thanks to Miss Lori Maldonado too. She's tuning in. So thanks for tuning in. So Demi, tell us a little bit about who is the people that don't know you. Tell us who is Demi and Demi. I'm sorry, Demi. Tell us who
He
Demi
always
is.
messes up all the words. So yeah,
Oh, it's
he's
all good.
yeah.
I don't have an interesting name. So my name's Demi Garcia. I'm a singer-songwriter here out of Houston, Texas. I'm kind of been doing this for a while, but now it's kind of just been a little bit more. So I'm excited to, out there in front of people and show people like what my family does, what I do.
Yeah, we saw you. We first saw you at the mall in
Texas City.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes.
With Aviso.
Yeah, I came up with you. I came up to you.
I still have your card, by the way. It's in my violin case.
Well, I'm glad you have it.
Yes.
I've been trying to get an interview, but I guess Mary Jane beat me to you, you know. So, but yeah, we heard her there, and I was like, wow, she has an amazing voice, you know. So
Thank you. That night I wasn't even planning on going up there to sing. I was just going to hang out with my dad, who's the guitar player for obviously Michael Garcia, and and Shelly Lattis is there. She's a friend of ours. When Shelly, I was hanging out with Mrs. Lattis and Mia, side stage, and then all of stage, I'm like, oh hell, like damn it, okay, but I needed that, I needed because I hadn't, I hadn't really gone on stage before that. I mean, I had done one-off gigs here with Avis, with Monico Cortez, and I'd done gigs here and there, but that night when Shelly introduced me, and she had always supported me, but that night I knew that she really had faith in me, because she really just kind of threw me at the and so it was interesting, but it was fun. It was fun, and ever since then it's been a little bit more consistent, and it's been good.
Oh man, I'm in trouble now.
We got
we
got Mary Jane. Yes.
I'm in trouble.
Hi everyone.
How are you?
Hello, Mary Jane. How you doing?
Could be better. Apparently there's no signal out here in Gonzales, and I have to go to my car just to get service.
Wow.
Well, are you just tuning in right now, or are you seeing it from the beginning of the show?
I saw at the beginning, and I heard you guys say that was not even there and everything. Shorty asked if there was a show tonight, and I said, yeah.
Did you see the beginning, Mary Jane, when the intro started?
No, I didn't see the beginning. I just saw where you guys were talking.
Good, no problem.
No, ma'am.
Everything's going great.
No, sir. So he started off with Adrian Solis with our intro, and then he stopped it and put his. Yes, with Dora. So, when you get back next week, we're going to have to deal with him.
Yeah, why did you do that? You did that because I wasn't there.
Exactly.
Look, hey.
Because he knows I'm not going to do nothing to him.
I got my backup. Demi, he's with me. She's my backup. She's Team Fluffy. There you go. Come on, bring it on.
Said, though, I'm just warning you.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. I wish I was in the studio.
Me too. But it seems like you're doing some important things over there. You're in Gonzales or Seguin? I thought their words were in Seguin.
Well, I'm staying in Gonzales.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With Game, so I'm traveling back and forth because I'm trying to knock out two birds with one stone. So I'm working on two different projects at the same time.
Oh my goodness. I see.
Always.
Yes. Well, good. That's awesome. Getting some work done.
Yeah, since I'm here, why not, right? Let me go ahead and get everything out the way.
Exactly.
But I am so glad you were in the studio. I was looking so forward to it.
Well, hopefully I'll be back. And next time you'll be here.
I hope so too.
Yeah, she needs to come back, but she forgot her guitar.
Yeah,
on purpose.
I've just been consistently messing up tonight. I forgot my guitar. I went to the wrong house. Not here.
That's what she said. You're not here. She's going to Team Fluffy.
They didn't play her intro.
But it's okay. You don't need a guitar to sing. I'm sure
Oh.
sing.
You know what? I'm here. I'll do it.
Hey, you know me, Mary Jane. I always make them sing. So she's gonna sing, without a guitar or nothing. So she's gonna sing anyway.
We got the electric guitar right behind
I
me.
know. We already told her.
That's what they're telling me. They're like, we have an electric. We have the hookup. Okay. All right.
No te escapas aquí.
Well, stay safe. I'm glad you're wearing your mask, and stay safe.
Yes. So if you guys are in the area tomorrow, we do have an extra room. Yay!
All right.
Hey, party.
Party. So I look forward to seeing everybody. And of course I'll be in the studio. In 2 weeks? Because next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, girl. Well, you got any questions for her?
Well, I mean, I have just a lot of good things. Everyone wants to know how long you've been in the industry. They haven't heard from you, but they love you. They
Thank
love
you.
Sola. You're the next upcoming rising female star. Is what all I hear.
Thank you. That's a huge honor. It's very humbling. Well, in the industry, I've been in the industry, well, just by default, my whole life because of my family. So I was just kind of roped in, and I've actually been making these videos. If you go, and I don't like telling people about this, but it's funny now to look at it. But if you go on YouTube, you'll see videos all the way back from when I was 15 years old, and I'm about to be 28. So
Oh, wow.
I've been doing these videos for a while, and so they've just been growing slowly over the past decade. And now it's just been it's been fun. It's been fun, and it's been a little bit more serious and action, which is really. And what's great now is I have a 5-year-old daughter, and I can comprehend everything that's happening now, and she's excited for me, and I'm excited for her to see it.
Awesome, awesome. Well, with Sola, I was so glad that you sent me the single. It's so funny because Lewis had tagged me. It's like, oh my goodness, I got to send you Demi's music. I'm going to have her reach out to you. And it was like, okay, so I'm glad that you were able to, because I mean, that is a very beautiful song. It showcases your vocals. And I know you're in the studio. I've seen pictures, David Lee, and you're at Huerta Studios recording the album. So we look forward to it.
Yeah, we're hoping to. We don't have a specific release date yet. I mean, our goal is, before the end of the year. But we have so much material to show everybody, and it's with some great artists, and our production team. All of the songs that will be released were written by my parents, my mother and my dad, and they were written by my grandmother, or they were written by my tios and tias on my dad's side, the Garcia band from Rosenberg. So they're all songs from my family, and
cool.
I'm so proud of them.
Awesome.
All of the instruments you hear, besides the guest musicians tracks, are literally just my dad and my stepdad. I'll do some,
awesome.
Tracks here and there, instrument-wise, but I'm just so proud of what we've done, and I'm really excited for everybody to hear it.
Cool. Well, we can't wait for that.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
gonna be awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So.
Yeah.
Sure.
I saw your
Wow.
daughter. She likes to sing with you.
She's starting to,
Yeah.
It was kind of trying to find the balance. Her name is Melody,
Uh-huh.
so I have expectations for her to be a musician. Like my whole family are musicians. My mom's a songwriter and a singer. My grandmother is a songwriter and singer. I'm one, so I'm just naturally hoping that she kind of takes the reins too. I don't want to push it on her, obviously, but I have this joke that if she doesn't become a musician, she's getting cut out of.
Oh, okay.
So,
No pressure.
yeah,
No pressure. No pressure at all.
No
No.
pressure. So I just make sure that she's either, she's always seeing me practice. She's always seeing me with my guitar, with my violin, or on the piano. She sees me doing something, so she just kind of naturally wants to do it herself. And so far, it's been good because she wants to sing with me. And the good thing is that I've been ear training her. Just to kind of start, because she's only 5. She just turned 5 in August, so I don't want to like put too much on her plate. I'm just asking her to repeat pitches back to me, or repeat little phrases back to me, and and she does it, and she's actually on pitch, which is so relieving, because I was like, oh my goodness, what if I named my daughter Melody and
she
can't even like hold a note? Wouldn't that be something? But she so far so good. So far so good.
That's good. That's good. How many instruments do you play?
I don't know the number, but so my first instrument was piano. My dad, just taught me some scales, taught me song, and he's like, okay, I want you to learn this song by yourself and come back next weekend. And so that's the way I got, his version of ear training, I guess. Then I started playing classically training with violin, and that's my main instrument. violin for almost 18 years.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, and that's like my violin's name was Melody, and so I actually named my daughter after my violin. You know,
Okay.
and then ukulele, flute, can hold my own on bass. One instrument I will never be able to play no matter what. I've tried, and I've had a drummer living with my stepdad, Jesse Vasquez. He's the drummer for Elsa Garcia, and he's been living with. My mother's right here, by the way. So if you see me, if people see me look in this direction, I'm looking at my mom. But yeah, yeah. And so I've had a drum set in my house, readily available to me for the past, a long time. But the drum set is just one that I have never been able. It's the coordination behind it. I just don't have the capacity
To be able
for
to
that.
use your feet and your hands at the same time.
I can't, and I've heard the argument. Well, you play piano, so you can do two hands and you can do the pedal, but then you have this other one. You have two legs, and so it's hard using that one too. And I can't do it. But I play the other ones. I can hold my own on the other ones. So
Cool.
I'm trying to learn as many as I can. The goal is to be able to go to a gig and say one of the musicians can't show up, and I can be like, oh, I can do it, and actually be able to do it.
Cool.
That's the goal.
So do you practice?
All the time. All the time. I'm in we have a special house where it's just. Get out of here for a minute, But it doesn't seem like work to me,
Yeah, it's something you like doing, and it's
Right, and there's always going to be somebody else practicing while you're. So that's the thing in my head. Where if I'm going to be, watching TV or something, I know there's somebody else who wants it more than me and is going to practice and get better than me. So I'm going to go back and get my ass practicing.
There you go. There you go.
You can never learn too much.
You said you have your husband. Does he do anything in the music industry? No.
He used to be a drummer.
Oh, okay.
He used to be a percussionist.
A drummer.
Yeah. He used to be a percussionist. In high school, he was on drumline. He did marimba and that kind of thing. Actually, he's the one that got me into marching band when I was in high school. I was on the dance team and in orchestra, and I quit the dance team to join marching.
Cool.
Not only because of him, because I was
Yeah.
but also because I loved the, and so I played four mallet marimba. He doesn't play anymore, but he knows theory business. I'll be practicing, and I'm like, man, what is an F sharp diminished chord? And he'll come and he'll play it for me. He's like, oh, it's this, this, and this.
Oh wow.
So he'll help me out with that.
Cool.
But he's in construction now, so he's a good supporter.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, he's good.
I think we lost Mary Jane. Did we lose Mary Jane? The video?
everyone and their mama's calling me asking me about tables and tomorrow, and I'm trying to answer.
Oh, okay. We thought you lost the video. She's still there. Okay.
Yeah, because we can't see you, but okay.
we lost the video. I think you lost the video on there.
That's just me answering the calls. Sorry.
You're always multitasking all the time. Mary Jane's a multitasker. That's what she does all the time. I think let me see who was on here. I think something says Michael Garcia. She's my girl.
Oh, that's my daddy.
All right. Well,
Hi, Daddy.
He's watching.
Yeah,
so,
shout out to my dad, Michael Garcia, best musician I know.
Yeah, he's out there watching. So he's saying hi.
And Esmeralda Trujillo.
Oh yes, Esmeralda. She's a new up and coming artist as well. I don't think she has anything released yet, but I know her and her dad do videos as well.
Where is she from?
New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
I think New Mexico. I hope, Esmeralda, I hope I'm right. I think you're from New Mexico. I think. Let's hope. You sing beautifully, though.
Now, talking back to when we saw you at that mall over there, even though the acoustics were very bad in that building, it was. But you're still, when I heard you sing, your voice was like, wow, it was amazing.
Beautiful voice. Yes.
Because I mean, if you were not there, I mean, we were there. It's actually a mall. They closed down. They closed down the. I guess it was the food court area, and the echo was just.
It was crazy, right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
But even though with the echo, I mean, your voice stood out. And
Thank
that's when I
you.
approached that. You came down and say. So and then after that, I've been seeing you. Like you said, with Monica Cortez. Yeah, I've been seeing you
Yeah.
playing with Monica a lot, and
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah, he's given me a lot of opportunities to get some. That's the one thing that I think I lack. A lot of is stage experience and being on stage and in front of people, interacting with people. And that's something that I've been trying to improve. So him and Jr. Ramos,
Mhm.
man, they're awesome. They've helped me out a lot. Them and of course Aviso, Robert Durantes and
Mhm.
Ralph. I'm just really grateful. Musicians like that. I mean, I see Monico right there on your wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Monica's Monica's a real good friend of mine. I mean,
He's wonderful, man. He's great. And then I'm so happy that his son is fantastic drummer.
he's an awesome drummer.
Golly.
Yeah, he's an awesome drummer.
Yeah, and
You
then his Monico Senior. He knows my mom, and my family because
Mhm.
my grandmother Ermelina, she was the owner of
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
yeah, Linda La Norteña. That's my grandma.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm super proud.
So you've been around this business for a long time then.
Yeah.
So you've been
Long
in
time.
this, you're pretty much born into this business.
Yeah, I had no choice.
So.
And granted, it's even if I did have a choice, I would still do it. But the fact that I get to do it with family is like
That's amazing.
awesome. Makes it fun.
That's cool. Now, are you a shy person?
No.
Not even on stage.
I'm getting better.
You're getting
I'm
better. Okay, that's
Off
cool.
stage, man, I'll go talk to anybody. I'll meet anybody. I love talking to people. On stage, I'm still trying to find my own. Because I'm not a diva. I can't. No, I'm working on it.
Mr. Joe Reyes says he says love playing your music on TejanoLips.com.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you
out
so
there,
much. Thank you.
Joe also, he's a real good friend of mine. Matter of fact, when he retired, SoCal retired, he actually announced it on my show, and we're in Fanfare in San Antonio at the Cadillac Bar. He came in, I interviewed him, and he goes, "I'm gonna announce it here on your show that I'm retiring from the industry." And I said, "You're not retiring." I said, "You will never retire."
Take a break.
I said, "You can take a break." He goes,
There you go.
he
That's
goes,
a good way to put it.
He goes, "I'm retiring." I said, "I'm gonna tell you what. You're retiring." I said, "The day you come back, you let me know, and you have a spot on my show."
There you go.
And he goes, "No, I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back." And a couple, I think maybe a year, he came back. He actually called me and said, "Look,"
Yeah.
he goes, "Remember what you told me at Fanfare?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You're right.
Yeah.
I'm coming back." He goes, "I miss it." So
Yeah,
he
like
came
you
back.
couldn't. Once you have like a love for
Yeah,
it,
I
and a
mean,
passion for it, you're
yeah,
never gonna.
you're never gonna
I
go.
tried to get away from this a while back, and I think I was maybe out for 3 months.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
miss
that's
it.
That's a good way to put it. You need a
miss
break.
it. Yeah, you need a break. Sometimes you need a break.
You need time to miss it.
Yeah, you need a break, and now with this COVID, I think it's affected everybody so much. I mean, it's crazy. Has COVID affected you in any way? I mean.
It did in the sense that we've lost. And then myself, I do have a severe chronic illness. So if you do follow me on social media, you know that I'm in the hospital quite a bit. So I was actually in the hospital when COVID started getting bad. And when I say I'm in the hospital, I'm there for months.
Oh, wow.
It's not just a day or two, it's for weeks. I was admitted in the hospital from February, the end of February, all the way to, I think I got discharged mid-April. And so I was there for that whole span when COVID
Hitting hard.
and it was so new to me. When I got admitted in February, it was still, this little virus over in China. Oh, it's starting. Oh man, it's going over to Italy. Oh man, okay, it's over in Canada. Now and then so in March, that's whenever they told us, we're not going to be. You're not going to see your mom. Which was really hard because for that admission, I didn't see my husband.
Oh wow.
And not only that, while you're there, you can't have. Also not allowed to leave your room. So you can't walk in the hall. Find literally to this 10 by and thankfully my dad had brought my guitar before. Um,
And I was gonna say that because I would see videos of you playing your guitar. You were in the hospital, you had all your,
yeah.
and you were there playing the guitar. You know, I'm like, wow. She's even though she's in the hospital, she's over there playing her music. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the
that
only
was
way to stay sane.
Yeah.
You know, because if you're and thankfully I'm very grateful that when I'm not in a good place, obviously, but I can still walk around. My heart goes out to the people that are lying to their bed the whole time. Don't have a way to Skype their family or anything like that. That's what breaks. Like I'm just grateful I was able to talk to my daughter. But a lot of people aren't lucky enough.
Now, do you write your music?
I do. So I write my English music.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm still perfecting my Spanish. Spanish is, especially lyrically, Spanish is extremely. And in many, to me, 100%. A romance to Spanish that I can't do yet. So my Spanish music is left. And I wish everybody at home watching this could see my mom.
I know she don't want to be on camera, so
She didn't want to be on camera.
She made us sign a paper saying that we would not put her. Not she was gonna sue us and all that kind of stuff. So we're not gonna put her on the camera, So we don't want to get sued over this,
Right? But you might be able to hear her. But yeah, my mother's a beautiful. When her and my dad get together, and it's just.
Well, that's that's good that you have pretty much you say you have a team behind you.
Right.
That
so,
writes your music, you can have original music and that kind of stuff. That is good.
Yeah. So it's so the production team that I have, or that we have collectively, because it's also my tío JC Almanza, and he so it's me, my tío JC Almanza, my mom, my dad, my Garcia. So my mom's name is Lynn Almanza, by the way. I just keep calling her my mom, but Lynn Almanza. And then Mike Garcia is my dad, and then my stepdad, who's Jeff Vasquez. And so that's another question we get a lot. Is like, okay, your dad and your stepdad, husband and ex-husband. Like, how does this work?
Hey,
it can
and
work.
you know
it can
what?
Work. It can work.
Does. It can
Yes.
work. It can work. And for the longest time, my parents and my step-parents have everything. So my stepmother, Michelle, they'll come over and they'll have dinner with us. They'll bring my brother Michael Brandon. They'll have dinner, together, and yeah,
cool.
like my stepmother will come and cook in my mom's kitchen, and that's kind of like a big deal, right? And so I'm just very lucky.
I mean, I think if if your parents separated, divorced in good terms, and there's always gonna be a child in between, so they're always gonna be part of the family no matter what.
Right. Yeah.
Whether you like it or not. I mean, some work out fine and some don't work out fine, but in this case, y'all worked out fine, so that's good.
And don't get me wrong, there have been some hard times, but it's always been ultimately priority, the ability, like staying civil with each other, loving each other, and then that being able to create this music.
So you got an amazing team because your stepdad's a musician, your dad's a musician, then your mom also. So you can say you got the perfect A team,
No,
so
I'm telling you, I'm extremely lucky.
Yeah.
And if I don't take advantage of the fact that they're there, but I mean realistically, if I don't take advantage of the fact that they're there, shame on me.
I think you do have pressure on you. Because I think if you say, I think somebody's gonna be getting beat up, with a chancla. Hey girl, you got this made. You're about to get some chanclazos right now.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I'm pretty sure I know you know what the chancla is.
Oh yes.
Mamas are good with that chancla. My mama would throw it to me and it'll come back to her in her hand like a boomerang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Like where did that come from? Out of nowhere,
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to definitely make the most of it, but also at the same time, being able to hold my own as a musician, because The thing I get a lot, and I'm super proud of this too, is Elsa Garcia's niece. You know, and I am so proud of that, so proud of that. But I also want to be Demi Garcia. You know, I want to be my own.
You want to put your own grain in this industry.
Exactly.
You know, you don't want them to treat you just because you're Elsa Garcia's. You know.
Exactly. And I don't want people to just be nice to me because they're. If I suck, tell me. If I need to improve on something, tell me. I want to know. You know, I want to know what I need to improve on. That's.
And I'm pretty sure with your parents, you know, and you know your aunts and whatever, you know, in the group, I'm pretty sure I think they will tell you, hey, you're not doing this right. You're not gonna put my name out there like that, you know. Hey.
Oh yeah. So in the studio, it's very we're very critical.
Yeah.
You know, especially because this is not only for us, but you know, for my grandmother's legacy as well, and on both sides. You know, for me, it's not only my grandma, you know, also on my dad's side, my grandma, who was fabulous. She's the one that introduced me to the church, and you know, that's like one of the playing with other musicians was in a church, and her, and then my papo, Garcia, you know, he's so it's a kind of keep.
I bet you it is hard. Just by hearing all that, it is hard. Because, you know, you got that name Garcia to follow.
Right.
Like you say, your Aunt Elsa Garcia, she's an amazing singer, which I've been trying to get her for quite a bit. We've been working with her, but something always comes up.
Yeah.
To my good friend Dino. I'm pretty sure you know
yes.
Dino.
Uh-huh.
So Dino's a real good friend of mine, and we've been trying, and things come up, and we can do it, and this and that. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of pressure trying to keep that name, you know.
It's a lot of pressure, but I like pressure.
Well, and I'm pretty sure you can do it, like I said, because the first time I heard you, like I said, was over there, and even with the bad acoustics in that building, and the way it was, you had an amazing voice.
Yeah.
You know, you had an amazing voice, and I was like, wow, this girl got an amazing voice, even though with the bad acoustics in there. Because that's, you know, that's the thing that we do when we go check out. We look, us being DJs, and I've been in this industry for a long time too. I started in this industry. I started working with Ruben Mela when he was alive.
Oh,
you know, so my cousin plays with him. He's his bass player. He's been his bass player since he was 15 years old.
Wow.
So I know Mr. Ruben Mela, and you know, so I've been in this industry also for a long time.
Yes.
And that's the first time we look. Oh man, they sound terrible. Ooh, somebody lied to him. Somebody sound like we're the worst critics out there, you know. And it's bad because we go out there and we're looking at DJs too, and DJs are playing like, wow, that guy just that, and he's not, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when I heard you, and I was like, wow, with the bad acoustics in here, the way it sounds, you sounded amazing.
Really appreciate
You sounded amazing, and I'm not just saying to be here, but you sounded amazing.
Yes.
So then from there, that's when I started following you.
Yeah.
I started seeing you with Monico, and I started seeing you going here, and your voice just carries out there. You got an amazing, strong voice. You know, so you know that's pretty good.
I appreciate that.
You know,
that it's funny. You know that Kima gig that I did with Monico last year.
Mm-hmm.
I had gotten out of the hospital like 2 or 3 days before that gig. I was in the house. I think at that time it was like a month and a half I was in that time. And you know, obligated to come. I was like, hell no, like I'm gonna go. You know, even though I'm probably gonna make you look a little. You know, because I haven't. No, meaning like that. I wasn't in practice. You know, so people are gonna think, oh man, he's bringing anybody on stage nowadays. You know, and granted, it wasn't that great of a performance, but it was just another experience. You know, to be able to be in an outdoor venue. I had never played an outdoor venue to that capacity. I had played at University of Houston back in like 2012. And that was a great experience. This was just different, you know, with my dad and these awesome. Every gig is an experience for me because especially now they're a dime a dozen, and I'll take every single opportunity.
Yeah, I'm really hoping this thing to be over pretty soon because I mean I ain't gonna lie, I miss the stage. I miss being on.
Oh yeah.
DJ, you know, having the microphone and
the whole
you know,
vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's
I think we were having a great year before this COVID hit, because this happened just right after the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame inductees. I just got my award, and then everything was going good.
Yeah, congratulations.
And thank you. And then from there it was like, whew, all right, everything started going down. You know, all our gigs that we had booked already. Well, they didn't get canceled. They all got moved, right, Mike? They all got moved to next year. So they're all moved to next year. Our wedding got we had to push our wedding because we were gonna get married on June in June.
That's so funny. I was
So-
gonna get married in May.
Oh wow!
So, and you see, here's the funny thing. So my husband and I got married last year.
Yeah.
But we didn't do the marriage. I'm sorry,
The wedding.
Reception.
Yeah.
And so we were like, okay, well, you know what? Let's in May. Friends, and we're gonna go to Italy. Because
Wow.
my husband's a huge history. I mean, he studied Latin. And so we're like, we're gonna go to Italy. We're gonna start over here. We're gonna go to France, and we had it all booked and everything. That's whenever COVID was like, oh, Italy is one of the biggest,
It's the hottest, yeah.
biggest country. And I'm like, well, damn it.
Yeah, we had to cancel ours. We had the wedding here. We got married here in the studio. We did it live on my show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the thing we're gonna have, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well, I mean, I figured, hey, we're in this industry. I said, so I told
Exactly, that's
my brother, hey, you think we can do this broadcast? He goes, why not? We're doing their show. So we set up everything here. We had the table there, the table. We fixed it up real nice. You know, my sister-in-law, fixed it up real nice and
That
everything.
is so cool.
So, and we had it here. And the only thing we're gonna have the reception at a hall.
Right,
You know,
right.
so
Yeah.
by the time it came in, COVID hit and like, shit.
Yeah.
So they were laying no more. So we moved it. So now we got it to January
Oh,
30th. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, you
Right.
know,
It's
you
it's
know.
literally
Yeah.
like a week
So-
by
I
week
know.
thing, you know?
I
It's
know.
like sometimes the week is good. Sometimes
I mean, the
week
hall
it
that
goes
we
up
got,
and-
it's right in Pasadena. They said that even though they're at 75%, they're booked every weekend. They're having events.
Wow.
But we didn't want to do it in June when they were still because we were like, man, this thing's still strong. We got people coming out of town. They're going to travel.
Yeah.
So we're not, just right now we're working on the list of the day. Us family,
Mhm.
those are like 180 people. So like,
That was our.
and
yeah.
and then
Exactly.
yeah, we got a lot
I was
of
gonna
artists
say,
coming in.
Y'all have a lot of colleagues.
Yeah,
that I'm
Vic
sure.
Garcia wants to come in with Street Talk
Yeah.
magazine, so he brings
Gonzalez.
stuff. Rick Gonzalez, and then we got 5 bands playing.
My goodness.
So I mean,
Whew.
it's so
That's gonna be a night.
yeah, but now it's like with this thing now is they're saying that they're starting to. I think they're gonna go back down to 50%. So is they gonna cut down our what we can bring in in the hall if
Right.
it does.
Yeah.
Are we have to move it again or what's?
Yeah.
We'll find out Sunday. We got an appointment with them Sunday.
Oh.
We'll see what
man.
happens. I mean, I guess if we have to move it,
Well,
I guess we have to move it. I mean,
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
Gosh, that's a double-edged.
But
sword
this
there.
thing has messed up everything.
It
Messed up
really
everything.
has.
But
It really has. And I know a lot of people, artists, that this 2020 was.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
it's true. That's what I was
Exactly.
planning on for me. Like we were planning on releasing. With then this COVID. It's not only affected us, but I know.
yes,
We were
Yeah.
gonna perform in Vegas this year, and oh man, I was so excited to perform for
Yeah.
Shelly Lattice's
yeah.
showcase in Vegas, and that got canceled. It's been a topsy turvy year.
I think if people would listen, things would be
Exactly.
But there's a lot of people that don't listen. There's
the
they're
big
hard-headed.
parties and all of that.
because I still see a lot of clubs that people are going. They're packed, no mask on, no nothing. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
the thing is the no mask
you know,
thing too. That's it.
and I know a lot of musicians they're ready to go back. They're ready to make some money. Some that's what they live on.
Right.
But that's how I have always said, and I have told people, look, do not depend on music. Music is a hobby. Have a backup. Have some kind of where you can back up.
Yes.
I mean, if you depend on music, music is just a hobby. It's like this is what we do here. This
Right,
is
you
a hobby.
You have something to fall back on.
Yeah.
Though. That's exactly why I asked before I started school again. I thought about it, and thankfully, thank God and knock on wood, on, but I always have to think, what if, and
You all get to have a
so-
backup because
Always,
this
always.
music industry is just a hobby.
Yeah.
Uh,
And it's so
this
up and
what we
down.
do here. This is a hobby. We all got. He got a full time job. I got a full time job. She got a full time job. We all got full time. This is a hobby. We
Right.
don't make money off of this. The only money we make is people advertise and that kind of stuff. We make money from there. But
Yeah.
and we do our DJ gigs. Our DJ gigs are
yes,
but we don't depend on the DJ gigs. But we have like it's a full time job.
Right,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I know there's a lot of people that that are hurting because that's what they depend on, especially DJs.
Yes,
Our good friend Dr. Feelgood, he had a stroke and he was actually that's all he did was DJ. So he hasn't been able. He's still in the hospital. He's still he's at home, but he kind of affected him bad on the stroke, and now his wife she sells clothes. She makes her own clothes and she's selling clothes, but still. That's all he did. He just DJ.
Yeah,
so
it's been really hard seeing like your fellow musicians and your fellow DJs, sound engineers, and
yes, it affected the whole industry.
Everything, and I mean the venue owners. Everybody they're just taking. Not only like they're taking the financial hit, but a lot of them are getting sick.
Yeah,
that's what's hard. Unpredictable. Hard and you
exactly.
and that's what's been.
Yeah, a good friend of ours also too, the one that does Dontino, the one that does the awards, SLM Awards.
Yes.
He's actually doing a podcast. It's called The Day Music Died. And he's doing a podcast, and he's looking for.
That's a great title.
I went and bought something for him the other day, and he was talking to me, so he's gonna have me come in and do, talk about it too. But yeah, he's also he's a guy that does all stuff, and he said everything's slowed down. I tell the guys and all the other musician friends, hey, this is the year because people are gonna expect you to come out with some music, not the same old music that we play over and over and over. You had almost a whole year. You need to come up with some new music.
I think that's what like the I was gonna say like one positive thing that came that it gave people time. Granted, it's not the time. It's not the time people asked for. But the silver lining, have time to write. To come. There was definitely a year of inspiration for me. And production and things like that. So I hope I hope to hear good things from other people too.
Yeah, like I said, I'm ready for this thing to be over with and start getting. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to go back to go listen to. I mean, the groups will come. We always try to go support the bands.
Yes.
Try to go get interviews at the spots. That's what we would do, and we look forward to it.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was telling my wife the other day. I said I miss this. I mean, I really miss DJing and being on stage and when we go DJ, we have another DJ Jimmy Ray. He kind of plays all the English music.
Yes.
And when it comes down to the Tejano music, I play all the Tejano music.
I see. Yes.
And
awesome.
I do the MCing.
Okay.
And he's our tech guy. He sets up all our stuff, our engineer and all that kind of stuff. So, but I miss it. I ain't gonna lie. I miss playing some music. I miss going out there. I mean, it's but.
Well, yeah, like for people in the industry, it's a lifestyle, you know. So you're used to going out and every weekend you know what you're doing every weekend essentially, and so for that lifestyle to be completely just switched off, it's pretty.
It gave people to spend time with their family.
Yeah, with their family.
Yes,
because they were the ones that are always home. Our kids are like, again, y'all are leaving again.
And that's one thing. That's one thing that we do. We have missed, and I say we, me, my brother-in-law, my wife, my sister-in-law. We have missed a lot of events, parties. From family
gatherings.
My nieces, nephews and all that, and so they put up a lot with us. I mean, well, can we go here? Well, we have a gig. Or can we go? Well, we have this, or we can't. We got to work around it, So I mean, they take a lot of it, and now with this, we're able to spend more time with them.
Yes.
My niece, she started hanging out with us because
that's
she wanted us, so she started going with us. She started going to our gigs and. Hey, she wanted to be with us, hanging out with us, hanging out with your dad, So,
right,
even though we don't allow her to climb on chairs no more, but she always falls there.
I think
we don't let her climb.
As children of people in the industry, I think we all have gone through the climbing the chairs, running on the stage.
But she's good. She's good. I take her over my nephews and anything. I take her, but that could work. She can DJ. If we need that backup.
Hey, there you go.
There
you go.
Yeah.
So we'll take her anytime, but she works. The other ones don't go to work. They just want to go eat. That's why they want to go eat.
They go afterwards. They know we go to eat afterwards, so that's what they want.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, that's what they all want.
All the tacos and water burgers.
Actually, with IHOP. It was IHOP.
We go IHOP.
We go to IHOP.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh Lord, you scared us, Jesus!
Wow, you scared us.
She heard IHOP and she appeared on the screen.
She goes, "Where? She heard hi house. She goes, we're going right now." What's that?
I said, everyone is calling me, and I have to tell everybody, it's like, I'm trying to do my show. I'm trying to do the Diva Takeover SCP for Super Tejano Friday night. I'll get with you guys later. But yes, IHOP, they have our posters on all the doors to make sure you let us in.
Yeah,
they're
Fluffy
VIPs.
Oh,
likes
no,
to
no,
be
we're
on the
crazy.
table.
Wait, okay, so let me ask, is it the one right there on Fuquay?
No.
Sometimes.
But
Sometimes.
our main one was the one on Woodridge.
On Woodridge, okay.
We were coming,
Okay.
you know.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. What about Dots? Yeah, I got Dots.
To me,
Oh no, don't do this to me. Dots is
I like Dots, but they don't really like it too much.
it's good, but I think the food is too overpriced for the kind of food they give. I really don't.
Oh no.
You know.
Oh no, I can't be hearing you.
I'm sorry. It's just, you know.
No, it's kidding.
It's like this interview's over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make the argument for Dots here.
Okay, come on.
Okay, so the rolls.
The
The
rolls,
rolls
are
are
good.
good, yeah.
Those
They're
are
really good.
fabulous. And then the giant pancakes,
Oh, yeah.
right? Right, mommy? The giant pancakes, the chicken and rice soup. If you've never had the chicken
Oh, I've
and
never
rice
had
soup,
that, yeah.
my lord, I'm not a big soup person because when I'm in the hospital, I'm only allowed to eat soup. That's all I eat is soup. But man, that is one soup that I will just like.
Gotta
It's,
try that.
it's the bomb.
I mean, we've been there a couple times. Maybe we just had bad experience because every time we've gone, we always get long. They take too long with their food.
Oh,
and,
you put the
you know.
cheesecake. What's it? No, that cheesecake, the pie.
Look, you're gonna drive me to eat again. I can't eat that food no more. I can't.
I'm getting to the point where
I can't eat that no more. Matter of fact, before I had my surgery, we had a waitress at IHOP that she knew us already.
Yes.
We were pretty much there every weekend
Yes.
at the gig. Who? No, her name was
Michelle.
Her name was Michelle. Yeah, her name was Michelle. She knew already because back then I couldn't drink because I was diabetic and all that kind of stuff. So she would bring everybody else cups of drinks, and she would bring me a pitcher of tea.
Oh, damn.
I would drink the whole pitcher.
But yeah, that's.
So by the time
right,
she came back, she would bring me another because I would actually go through about 3 or 4 pitchers by the time we were there.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Oh yeah.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Ah, hell.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
a problem.
But that was before my surgery.
Right. So
Now
yeah,
I can't do that.
You're right. Now
I can't.
you're being responsible.
I haven't.
Well, can you physically like?
No.
Really?
So it's either drink or eat, one
Yeah.
or the other. So they have
I
to eat
see.
like 30 minutes
Yeah.
before, drink 30 minutes before
Even now.
he eats.
Even now.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah,
So now all I drink is Crystal Light. That's all I
Okay.
drink. I don't drink
Okay.
no more Cokes.
That's great.
No more tea. Every once in
That's
a
a big
while,
one is the
I'll
Cokes.
get
That's a big
like I'm
one.
craving the tea, so I'll get like half tea and half lemonade. But,
Oh, yes,
You know,
that's-
but
that's
I
yeah.
still
Good
before they
solution.
used to give me the big. I can't finish the big glass no more. You know, I
Wow.
usually tell them, if you got kids size, can you bring me kids size? Well, we don't have it. Bring me the big one. I'm
Is
not
it
leaving
because
there.
you get full fast?
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Yeah,
that's,
if I eat too
that's
much, I'll
good.
get a pain like right here.
Right.
And it
yes.
tells me you better stop now because if you're not, you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
And if I don't stop, get in trouble.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
but
that surgery can reverse itself,
yeah.
right?
Well, I have the gastric bypass where they cut your stomach.
Where
and
they
all-
make
and all-
it smaller?
Yeah, make it smaller.
Oh,
yeah.
I see,
So
I see,
yeah, they
okay.
cut half of it out, take half of it out, make it smaller, and
Yes.
all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, that's
uh,
actually a treatment for
Yeah.
the illness that I have.
Okay.
That's like the last resort is that. So
Oh.
it's like I've read up on it.
Mhm.
So it's pretty interesting, man. Because I'm telling you, when I saw the picture of you in the intro, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like,
Well, it's right over too. Look, you see, we got it over there too. It's,
The
it's-
banner.
Yeah. It's,
wow,
yeah.
look at you.
That poster back on the back too. You know, that's the old pictures.
My
You know.
goodness.
So we haven't. My
You look
brother-in-law here was supposed to
fabulous.
change their thing, but he hasn't changed our pictures on there. You know, so. You know.
Well, you look
like an old-
great.
No, on the fly, on the
Oh, you're talking about the
intro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm busy.
He's busy. He's been working on cars. You know. All right. Well, we're gonna take a little commercial break. You got her music up, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Or you can put a commercial. What do you?
Or
have?
you can put a commercial if you want.
What do you have ready?
Wait, Michael's slacking?
Oh, you're in trouble now. You're in trouble.
I have the list. I was gonna start playing
Really?
the list.
Well, you could go ahead and start, and then she
Well,
can
I
do the
just
song a little
changed
bit. Oh,
I got her song ready.
Okay.
To go.
I don't know why you listen to Fluffy.
All right. We're gonna take a little commercial break, and we'll be right back. All right. This is your boy DJ Fluffy, the king of the airways on scpradio.com.
Te conviene no decirme que me quieres. Prefiero que te alejes. Prefiero que me dejes sola. Te conviene no andar firmando papeles, ni subir los decibeles cuando estoy cerca de ti. Yo no soy el tipo de mujer con quien tu mamá te quiere ver. Me hacen falta tantas cosas y me fallan tantas otras. Nunca te podría complacer. Ellas son fieles, ellas son santas, ellas son buenas, perdonan calladas, no hacen escenas, no piden nada. Yo no te podría complacer, no soy ese tipo de mujer. No me conviene andar soñando ilusionada, si no sirvo estando atada. Soy un águila volando sola. Necesito desvestirme tu perfume, esta aroma me consume. No te quiero confundir. Yo no soy el tipo de mujer con quien tu mamá te quiere ver. Me hacen falta tantas cosas y me fallan tantas otras. Nunca te podría complacer. Ellas son fieles, ellas son santas, ellas son buenas, perdonan calladas, no hacen escenas, no piden nada. Yo no te podría complacer, no soy ese tipo de mujer. Ellas son fieles, ellas son santas, ellas son buenas, perdonan calladas, no hacen escenas, no piden nada. Yo no te podría complacer, no soy ese tipo de mujer. No soy ese tipo de mujer.
Estás viendo que no puedo parar de mirarte, te quiero devorar. Tu mirada me hace temblar, tus ojos me hacen suspirar. Tan hermosa, yo te quiero besar y nunca te voy a dejar escapar. Yo te quiero conmigo, amor, mi vida, mi necesidad. Deja ya de jugar, yo te quiero amar, mi amor, amar. Deja ya de jugar, yo te quiero besar, mi amor, amarte toda una eternidad. Estás viendo que no puedo parar de mirarte, te quiero devorar. Tu mirada me hace temblar, tus ojos me hacen suspirar. Tan hermosa, yo te quiero besar y nunca te voy a dejar escapar. Yo te quiero conmigo, amor, mi vida, mi necesidad. Deja ya de jugar, yo te quiero amar, mi amor, amar. Deja ya de jugar,
All right, and we're back once again. Your boy DJ Fluffy here, the king of the airways. We just heard some music right now. There's some beautiful music, amazing voice.
Yes.
Wow,
Love
that
the
was
voice.
like, wow. You know.
Well, it's really funny because like you guys followed me. Like I do
Mhm.
these videos regularly, but for some reason, and I mean I love Sola. Like obviously I love that song, but that was actually just a cover that I posted on social media, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember who pulled the audio from it and played it on their station. But it just started getting passed around, and then people asking for it, and it just that was the one.
What is one of your favorite songs, Tejano wise, that you like to sing? That you say, I just got to sing every time I get on stage.
Lo lindo de ti, Laura Canales.
Well, just for that,
Every single time.
can we hear some piece of it?
Ooh, okay. Let me think of it. Te extraño mucho, mi amor, y me haces falta. No tengo a quien acariciar. Oh man, I'm right there. Si no es a ti, el tiempo lejos de ti me hizo adorarte y yo misma comprendí lo que te quiero. Lo lindo de ti es que me sabes querer. Lo bueno de ti es que me haces comprender. Me hiciste saber que el amor es muy lindo y muy puro. Y si me faltas tú, mi mundo sería un martirio sin ti.
Wow.
Wow, that's great.
That's great.
Beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Your dad says, this is awesome. And then he says, what's up, Mary Jane? He says, kicking ass. And he says, super proud pop here.
Oh, thank you,
so
Daddy.
he's out there. He's taking you out. You know.
Thank you, Daddy.
Now, you say your mom sings to us, right?
Yeah. My mommy does sing
So
very, very beautifully, and I know she won't do it right now.
Well, I remember she made me sign a thing that if I put it on,
Yes.
she's gonna sue me. So, but I'm just saying, wouldn't it be great for you to be able to do a song with your mom on one of your CDs?
Oh my gosh, that's a dream of
Your
mine.
mom, your aunt,
Yeah,
your whole family,
Yeah, it's a
Your
dream.
mom.
It's a dream of mine. I mean, the fact that she'll go in and because the songs that she writes, she'll go in and do the scratch vocal for it. She'll go in and do the guide track for me. So I'm happy I have those recordings at least. I hope one day, mommy, that that we can do that.
Well,
for sure.
we got to hear recorded, so maybe we'll bring. Remember you said maybe you nodded your head. She nodded her head like this, so we got it. We got it.
Mm-hmm.
We got it.
Maybe one day. It's a dream of mine. So
Cool.
hopefully. Yeah, and I'd love to have that for my daughter. So
Now, when you're writing your English music,
yes.
what do you inspire yourself in that when you're thinking about a song?
So a lot of my English music that I write is inspired by conversations that I've had. Obviously experiences that I've been through, but also watching other people's experiences. I've written music about, what I've gone through personally, but I've also written music about other people's relationships and what I see from them, from the outside looking in. I've written a song. I haven't posted any of my original English music ever, except for one. I posted one on SoundCloud. And honestly, it was it was on a whim. I decided to go and record it in my closet one day. I had just gotten out of the hospital. And this one was a really long stay. It was, I want to say it was 61 days I was in the hospital. So I was home, finally. And I wrote this song called Home. And it's about being away from home for so long that when you finally do come home, it feels so weird. That it doesn't feel like home until you're with the person that makes you feel like home. And so that's the gist of the song is home is always where you are. And I wrote that 2 days out of the hospital, and I wrote it at like 3 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Because it was just one of those things where, you know, we make this progress, right? Or I make this progress as an artist, where I get some traction, I get some stage time, experiencing some confidence, and I'm like, okay, this is happening. And then my illness kicks in, and I have to go to the hospital for a month. Or a month and a half, and it's like taking 3 steps back when you've only taken 2 steps forward. And so when I wrote that song, it was out of pure frustration, and it was just a way to get it out, you know. So I wrote that song, and it was there just in my songbook where I write all my music. And then another hospital stay happened, and it was another 2-month situation. And so I was just really frustrated again. I get home, and I was like, you know what? F it. I'm gonna record this. I went into my closet with this shitty mic, the shitty mic you see in my videos. That's little silver. Yeah. I mean, it's a good mic, but it's a, you know, one of those. And so I just went and recorded it, and it's not a good recording either. But I went and I posted it on SoundCloud one day, and within 5 to 6 months, it's almost at 1 million streams.
See, wow. even you might think, I think people in this industry, I think, are the worst critics on their own self. You might think, like you say, you think it's shitty, but other people listen, oh wow. You know?
Yeah, I think I can be a little critical on myself. Yeah. You know, I know I am. I think I'm my biggest critic, and like you said, I think we're all our own biggest critic. Yeah. You know, but it's also because you know, I just know how much talent there is out there. You know, I know how many good artists there are, and I know how many good singers there are, and you know, with my mother being in the mainstream industry, I've seen the best singers, the best performers. I mean, like, damn, they put Beyonce to shame, you know, but I've seen them get chewed up and spit out just because it's not the right time, you know, or just because they made one wrong move, or they need to just improve a little bit, and just because that little bit wasn't there, their whole opportunity's gone, you know. So I just know, like, I can always be better, and it can always be better. So I think that's where it comes from a little bit.
Now, earlier we were talking about you're working on some new projects. Tell us what you got coming up pretty soon. What events you got coming up?
So I guess the one in the most near future, I'm really excited that my Tío JC and I, JC Almanza, we're going to be performing on Channel 2 next Saturday on November 20th. Let me get the information up here. It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. 28th, so sorry.
Yeah, today's the 28th.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Saturday, November 28th at 8 p.m. We're going to be singing 2 songs. We're going to be opening the program with one song and closing the program with another. It's going to be on Channel 2, KPRC. And it's going to be AGC, Houston America's Table, presented by Community of Conscience. And it's going to just be celebrating our diverse roots and shared values. And I'm just really excited. I'm really excited.
Cool.
I'm really honored.
So you're going to be broadcasting it live?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
make sure y'all tune in. Make sure you tune in. Yeah, you know, prime time.
Prime time, which I'm really excited, really humbled, really nervous. But I'm ready, and to get to do with my Tío JC, it's fabulous.
Well, don't be nervous, because I mean, you got an amazing voice, and there's nothing there's nothing for you to be nervous about. I mean, yeah, of course, I think like any musician, they still get butterflies when you go on stage.
Oh,
you know?
Yes.
I mean, I think the day that you do not get a butterfly when you get on top of stage, I think it's time for you to say, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, you still get nervous. I get nervous when I go DJ. She already knows when it's about to hit. Oh man, my stomach's trying to hurt.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel good. I need to go to the restroom. And she goes, chill. You're nervous. No, I'm good. But yeah, I think the day that you stop getting those butterflies.
Yeah, that's.
I think that's.
Yeah, the magic's kind of lost a little bit. Yeah. My problem when I go on stage or when I'm about to perform is I start shaking.
Oh wow.
Like this kind of shake where I can't control it. So I'm there with the microphone just. You know, so that's why when I'm starting to take the mic off the stand now. But before, at the beginning, I would just leave the mic on the stand because I would have to hold it to steady myself, you know?
Get you one of those ear ones.
The ear ones, oh man.
Yeah,
no, but then I have to move. You know? Then I have to. Or maybe I can just hold my guitar and that'll be my reason to stay
there you go. There you go. You can hold your guitar. You can, I need the trips. I need to put my guitar. You know, I don't have a strap, whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Something else.
There you go.
So,
Exactly.
So make sure you check her out. You know, it's on prime time, so it's gonna be awesome. So you can do the opening and the closing on the show.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes,
cool.
sir. It's gonna be we're gonna be doing 2 songs. It's gonna be a lot of positivity because I think that's what everybody needs right now. Hopefully, a little bit of unity between everybody. So we have that. In December, I'm gonna be performing every Thursday at the Old Railroad Cafe in Rosenberg with my dad. She's gonna be doing some cute Christmas acoustic stuff. It should be really nice. Little restaurant,
cool.
little wine bar.
Awesome.
If y'all want to go check that
Well,
out.
just make sure you tag us on it. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, we
we
try to
can-
go out and
Yeah,
support.
for
You know,
sure.
when we have time to do it. You know, so
Yeah, I
just
mean-
tag us on it. Let us know. Send us a message, and you know, we'll try to make it out. We all try to go and check out
Absolutely.
our fellow artists. You know, out there and give some support.
Definitely.
You have any merchandise?
Not yet. We're working on it. But y'all will definitely know when when merchandise is coming out for sure.
So
For
let us,
sure.
as soon as it comes out, let us know. We
Yeah,
love to let people know, and that way they can tell us. You know, you got a website. You
Yeah,
know, all that stuff.
Definitely. Yes, I do have a website, demigarcia.com, and my name Demi is. Oh, you can see it on there. Cool! Yay!
Yeah, we got you on there. We got
Yay!
you covered,
Okay,
girl. We got you.
so a lot of people think my name is spelled like Demi Moore
Oh,
or
okay.
Demi Lovato with one M, and I'm like, no, my mom decided to throw another M in there, so it's Demi Garcia or my dad. Yeah, it's just like that. DemiGarcia.com.
And Instagram, you have Instagram?
Yes, Instagram is I am Demi Garcia.
Okay.
You can go
And
follow me.
TikTok, do you do any TikToks?
I haven't. I have one TikTok video up, but it's.
Is your daughter into that, or is she still too little?
No, she's too little. I think I'm gonna try and keep her away from that right now. A little bit, just a little bit longer, because I don't want her doing these little dance moves and stuff. I mean, if her dad sees her doing that,
right?
Man, all hell's gonna break loose, man. Hell's gonna break loose. But yeah, those are my social medias. My Facebook is just Demi Garcia dash Martinez. That's my personal one, and that's the one I use the most. I need to start using my actual artist Facebook more though, because the personal one is
those
like
crazies on there on your personal one.
Girl, let me tell you, some interesting things. But but yeah, and then we have our personal project coming out. With the you saw with David Lee, is going to be guesting on there. We have Rick Rios, who's an incredible musician. He's going to be doing some sax on our songs. Who else? My Theo J's here. He's going to have his own music. Oh yeah, that's my website, but it has a song that plays. Oh. That's the song Home that I was talking about that I posted on SoundCloud. So I have some videos on there. I have the music on there that you can check out. I have some pictures. See, that's me and my daughter. I made the cover of Home. That's me and my daughter in the hospital.
Oh,
she was there. She came to visit me. That was a really long hospital stay, and that's the hospital stay that when I came home and I was all pissed off and stuff. That's I wrote Home. So I figured that was a pretty special picture to use.
Yeah, right.
And then that's my Instagram stuff. So if y'all wanna follow me on there.
You can see our information. We got it covered. We're gonna.
We're showing that on screen.
Thank you. Another thing I want to mention too. I got the okay to finally say something today.
Cool.
I'm going to be recording, or I have recorded with Aviso for their next album.
Awesome.
Wow.
And it's
Congratulations.
going to be.
Awesome.
I'm really really excited and grateful
Cool.
because man, the people that I'm in company with on that CD, it's going to be a all-star cast of musicians and singers. You have Shelly Lares is going to be on that album. Adalberto, Carlos Guzman, Joe Posada.
Awesome.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm just so grateful to Robert Dorantes and Ralph and Joe Villanueva for including me and for asking me to be a part of this, because it's a Chris Q's going to be on it.
Yeah, Chris is amazing.
Man, he's a great vocalist, man. Cool dude too.
Oh yeah.
Cool dude.
I love that he walks with this old style microphone with him all the time.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Him and hanging out with him and his wife at gig is always fun. Always fun. Yeah. So I'm really excited about that.
All right. Well, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Hopefully as an established artist, because even though I've been at this for a long time, I think I'm still somewhat of a up and coming. But hopefully I'm an established artist that can bring new artists into the Tejano music. You know, because a lot of people think that Tejano music is dying, and I don't.
No.
That's not true.
No.
That's not true to me. There's so many people my age. I mean, Adrian Solis. There's Chris Ramirez that I follow on Facebook, who I think the world of both of them. Esmeralda Trujillo, who you saw comment on there. There's a whole bunch of Devin Banda. There's a bunch of us young artists.
The problem, me personally, I think, and I always say that the problem with this industry is that people are stuck in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Stuck.
There's loyalists.
There is a lot.
Yeah.
What we try to do here in this station is we play a lot of the new artists.
New artists.
That's. I mean, we got some of the old just to play some of the old people, but we play pretty much all the new artists. I was actually DJing at a club one time. They were doing Tejano music. And I was Shooters in Pasadena. I was doing Tejano day and nights there. And I would play the old music.
Right.
And some of the new music. Some of the old artists are still recording. People don't know that.
Yeah.
So one guy came up to me and asked me, hey, can you play some Ram Herrera? I said, okay. So I played. By the time he had just sent me a new music, I played it. He comes back to me. I said, I'll play some Ram Herrera. I said, that is Ram Herrera.
Right. Yeah.
No. I said, oh, so you're one of those stuck in the 80s and 90s. I said,
yeah.
and he actually told me, he goes, so is that Ram? I said, yeah. He goes, he's still recording? I said, yeah, he's still alive and he's still recording.
It's really crazy because a lot of people think that these musicians are dead.
Yeah, and they're not.
And they're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're still
and they
recording.
are recording new music. And it's you're right. It's kind of hard,
and it's sad because they are really stuck in the 80s. I understand the 80s and 90s was when Tejano was good and everything, but they are still recording. You need to give the new artists a chance.
Right.
You have to give them a chance because there is some great music out there from new artists that they don't want to hear it. They want to be stuck to the old David Lee, the old Ram, the old Emilio.
Exactly.
And it's, I'm sorry, but I mean, it's.
And don't get me wrong, those are jams.
They're jams. Yeah, they are. They are. I mean, that's
the
that you put that on, it'll get people to dance for right away. But I would like to throw in some of the new music and
exactly. I'm so happy. Like, of course, like whenever we started the show, I heard Adrian.
Yeah.
And then you played G5.
And then you cut him off.
Ricky Garcia, who's awesome, man. Yeah. Congratulations on your nomination, by the way.
Yes.
And so it's just it's I really appreciate you guys doing that, especially because we're the ones that are gonna keep it going.
Yes, definitely.
And we
for the new generation,
that we have the desire to keep it going. It's not out of obligation. It's because we want to.
Yeah, and they have to give the opportunities. A lot of our legends are passing away. They are passing away.
Yeah.
So.
To keep it alive,
kids,
we need to have
their grandkids. Their people in it. They're keeping it alive, but you got to give the new artists a new chance. It's going to be a different style, but it's still
exactly.
A lot of these artists. That's part of me. A lot of these artists are taking their music and they're making their own, changing it here and changing it there, a different style. And I think that's what people don't like.
Yeah,
they want the old
They want the traditional, traditional sound, and I get it, but there's always going to be evolution, right?
Yes.
There's so much evolution in music. I mean, there's in school they teach there's classes on music evolution, and I think that it's still traditional enough, but like you said, there's some new modern things that people are doing, and me included. That's why when I see the way some of these new artists are received. And I see the things that some people say, like, whenever I put out the video for that Selena song that I did, you know how long I've been getting requests to do Selena?
Yeah.
I mean, for years. But I've always been too scared, because I'm just like, God damn, like, I already know I'm just going to get roasted, man. Like, that's going to, because the people are so loyal to Selena as I am. But that's kind of the same concept, right? I think a lot of new artists are scared to put their stuff out too.
Yeah.
Because
and
of what they're.
I always say some of the old stars. I always tell them when I see them, I say, hey guys, y'all already made it. Y'all did what y'all do. I said, why don't y'all give these new artists that are coming up, give them a chance to open up for you, man. Yeah. I mean, you're still gonna make your money. Give them a chance. Let them come up. And I see that Tony Guerrero does a lot. He brings a lot of new artists, and that's good that there's people that do that. But there's some. Oh, they don't want you. Oh no, man. Come on, man.
He's
he's
a huge supporter.
I think if we all work together, I mean, it's better for everybody.
I think so. I think so because it's
Tejano music is not dead.
Yeah, it's like that. It's for the love of the genre.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be about keeping what was. It's about keeping what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it's like this generation who grew up listening and going to the David Lee gigs and going to the Elsa Garcia gigs and all of these things. We're starting to have children. And so our children are starting to listen, and my daughter knows what an accordion is immediately when she hears it. That's important.
Right.
And she knows David Lee, and she hears it, and I know I'm not the only one doing that.
Right.
So it's really important. It's a part of our culture, not only as Mexicans, but as Tejanos. And it's really, really, really important, and granted, this isn't the only genre that I aspire to do, but this is probably the one that's most important to me.
Right.
Because it's the one that my grandmother was. That's like really like that's priority for me.
Cool.
Well, that's
like
awesome.
I said, anytime you guys do new music, send it our way, and
Absolutely.
We already got that one in our rotation. Like I said, we pretty much promote the new artists.
Thank you guys again.
That's what keep our music going. The new artists.
Yeah.
So send us the music that way, and
our
anytime you want to come,
station.
anytime you come over, you're more than welcome. We're here every Friday unless we have
Thank
a gig.
you guys.
We're not here, but we got to have you back because we're really looking forward to having you with the acoustic guitar and playing some
Well,
music
you
with
know
us.
what? That's gonna be my.
But I understand you were probably trying to say, okay, let me go and check it out first and see what is
exactly. I didn't want to come and make it
honest
look like I don't know what I'm
honest truth.
doing.
Now give me the honest truth. Because
Yes.
we've seen so many artists in here.
Yes, sir.
What was your first impression when you came? Where am I going to? Where are they taking me to? What was your first
Well,
impression?
you know what? I grew up right down the street from here, so I was just
okay.
I was like, this is cool. No.
Because we have had some artists sometimes that it's like we had Fito Olivares one time came in, and she went and greeted him at the door, and they were coming in. She heard him, his wife was talking to him, like where they're taking us, where, what's going on, So and then when he opened the door, you saw his eyes like, oh wow, okay,
And it didn't look like this. It was
like,
it was all
different. We were just starting we were just really starting out too, so we didn't have that much.
So he got there, and then at first his wife had told me she was I had to do it to her. She was okay. We only got 30 minutes because we got to do something else. And she was giving me a bunch like you got to make it quick, and I'm like okay. So once he came in, I seen his reaction on his face, and he kind of got more relaxed. So I went to him, okay, is there anything that you don't want to talk about? What do you want to do? Because here you see, it's not a script. It's just
right.
As it's coming out, we're talking, and that's it.
Yeah, I love that about this.
And
by
he
the
was
way.
like, "No, just go at it." And I said, "Okay, well, how much time do I have? So I can kind of don't worry about it. Just take your time." He was there like for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
There you go. That's what I'm talking
Same
about.
thing with our good friends from La Fiebre. They came in
Oh,
one time,
yes,
and they were kind of they didn't want to. They were like, okay, they're gonna get. They ain't leaving like till 3 o'clock in the morning. Once the show was over, we still sitting around.
Well,
They
y'all
left
are
at 3 o'clock
good
in the morning.
people. Y'all make it easy.
So
so.
now they've been cleared a couple times, and then next time they came by, hey, can we take our instruments? Sure, why not? So they brought all the instruments.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we had a jam session.
Jam
there,
session.
all around the table, they were all there, and over there.
That's badass.
Negami came in, and he brought his old setup. They set up over there. Because we had the board, so we plugged everything to the board, and we jammed out. So and they come in, but yeah, we have had some people like, okay, where y'all taking me? Y'all taking me to the backyard of somebody? Where are we going? So,
but next time I come, I will bring my guitar for sure.
We once we tell them, look, we make it come through for the artists. If you notice on the flyers, we don't put the address. Because that way, there's some people that stalking people like where they at. So we don't put the address. We tell them, look, if you want to invite somebody, you can invite them, but that's on you because we don't want you to make them uncomfortable.
Sure.
So that's why we don't put the address. And then
the people that come in are people we know,
Yeah,
or
Right.
family, friends, not just anybody. Hey, whoever wants to come can come. No,
Yeah.
just certain people.
No, I was so vibing, and then I saw the cute little dog.
Dog,
right there.
oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my goodness, look at that little face. It was so cute. What's it? Pam.
Yeah.
Oh, Pam, like from The Office.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that, but my daughter named her, and she's a Dragon Ball Z fan. I don't know if you know.
Oh, okay,
And Pan is.
Oh, Pan, yes.
Is the granddaughter I think of Goku?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
But
I mean, I know of Dragon Ball,
Pan.
but nah.
And she
I wasn't in that.
And she named her Pam, and so we were all like
Oh.
Pam, and then like A few days later, she's like, oh, it was Pam. Ah, too late.
It's too like she responds to the M's. Yeah. Nah, well, Pam is a cutie pie, and I might steal her when I leave.
Yeah, take her. Take her.
No, she didn't know.
She's old. Yeah, she's real old.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll still take her. Man,
So I'm
dogs are
taking
like
it. You love animals.
Oh my god, I have 2 dogs at home.
Oh.
I'm a big dog person.
My daughter loves animals.
Any and all dogs. I don't care. They can come.
I
Give
think
me all the
we
kisses.
we kind of adopted 2. We didn't adopt them. We rescued them. We found them on the street and we took them in. And then we have another one. So we have 3 dogs. We got 7 chickens. 15 cats.
You got chickens?
We only have 1 cat.
We got the whole neighborhood cats.
So y'all have like a farm?
No, I live by the airport.
I mean, it's a farm, but in my backyard. In my backyard.
In my backyard. I built the big chicken coop in the backyard. Actually, I took
That is badass.
I took actually half of my backyard and I built the chicken coop. And we had chickens in the backyard.
So y'all have like fresh eggs and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Stuff, sorry.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
My daughter wants a pig and she wants a goat.
She really wants to go.
Yes.
Okay, so
Crazy.
if you get a pig, you gotta name it Bacon.
Bacon.
I'm gonna make it bacon if I get it. I'm gonna make it bacon if I get it.
No, you're not. Those are
Yeah,
pets.
just
They're
make
not
sure.
made into
I'm gonna make it bacon.
anything.
I'm gonna tell you what. If it gets bad, if it gets bad with this COVID, there's no food.
Oh,
I got 7 chickens and I'm gonna
there
cook
you
them.
go. You know what? Tell Popeyes, hey, you know what?
Exactly.
I'm a manufacturer now.
If
You
I get a
cannot
goat-
eat
if I get a goat,
ostrich.
I'm
You
gonna get
cannot
the
eat
cabrito
him.
out of it,
There you
so,
go. There you go.
You know, so.
Yeah, one of the chickens is named Ostrich.
Yeah, but he has a
My
real-
daughter
he has
named
a real
him
long neck,
Ostrich.
you know, so she named him Ostrich.
That is so
You know.
awesome.
And the other
Yeah.
one's name is Wormy.
Wormy. That's
Yeah,
cute.
Wormy.
And
My
you-
daughter's 9, but she was probably like 6 or something when
That's cute.
when we had them. So.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
that-
how long do chickens live?
We had them for
A long
already
time.
4 or 5 years.
More
maybe?
long, yeah.
Oh
6,
my
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, they live for as long as you feed them. And
As long as you feed them.
well, actually, you really don't have to feed them.
As long as you don't
and you cook them. Yeah, if you don't cook
Yeah, I
them,
guess
you know.
that's the key.
Yeah. You know, we actually had about 8, but 2 of them died. One of them actually
Committed suicide, I
committed
guess.
suicide. He hung himself. I don't know how. Yeah, my son went into the backyard. He was gonna feed him, and he said that he was hanging through the fence with his neck down, and so they must have had a
so-
fight or something. I don't know.
Okay,
No, those
I
big
got
ones, one of the big
another
ones.
question. So when they die, do you eat them?
Bury them.
No, we buried
They're
it.
pets.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me tell you what. If we had just found it like when the recent just happened, I would have eaten it.
No, we wouldn't have
I
not.
I would have plucked it.
No,
and-
sir.
and-
No, they're gonna go in the ground with all the pets.
I would have made.
For
I
people
would
at
have made
home
a
that
caldo.
can't see, my mom is cracking up.
I would have made caldo. I would have made
Hey,
caldo.
there you go. There you go.
I would have made caldo de pollo. Let me tell you what. When I was
It'd be fresh. Fresh.
when we were
Said
when I was younger, we had a neighbor where I used to live at that he had rabbits and goats and all that and chickens. So she saw my cousin was over and she saw and she goes, "Hey, you want this little chicken and all that?" And she, "Yeah, I'll take it." So we went to school.
Yeah.
We came back that afternoon, and my grandma was living. My grandma's from Mexico. She was living with us, and she came. And she goes, "Y'all already eat?" "Yeah, we eat." So she made caldo de pollo. So my cousin goes, "Grandma, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna feed my chicken." So she goes outside and she goes, "Grandma, where's my chicken? Where's my chicken?" "Oh, I don't know." "Yeah, where's my chicken, Grandma?" She goes, "What are you talking about chicken? That's what you're eating right now." You know, and she was like, "Why you kill my chicken?"
Oh my.
"It's food."
God.
You know, "No, that man gave it to me. It's my pet. There ain't no pets here. That's food."
That's
So,
food.
that's
That is
exactly.
food. Oh
They're pets when they're alive, but if they die and I catch them, they're going in a barbecue pit.
man, but you know, I do feel that though, because if somebody like fed me my dog,
Yeah.
you know, I
gross.
would be, I don't know what I would do with the rest of my.
No, once
Yeah,
it has
once
a
it has a
name,
name,
no.
Yeah, exactly. Like
But
Once you get with-
you
you
have to
said
understand.
wormy. It's like, oh, we're
Wormy
eating
and
wormy
ostrich.
tonight.
Wait,
No.
but hey, wait, when they're alive, they're your pet. But when they die, why you gonna let the meat go to waste? It's
No,
good meat.
it's gonna go in the ground.
I guess.
No.
You know?
I don't know.
Tell me
I'm
what's wrong
kind
with
of
you.
with you on that
No.
one. No, now that I'm thinking
No.
about it, I
We
don't
eat
know
their-
if
we
I
eat
could
their
eat
eggs.
wormy.
We eat
That's
their eggs.
different. That's different.
That's,
That could be their baby.
That can be their babies.
you know.
But
We
they
get
weren't
too
born.
technical
They
here.
weren't born.
I'm gonna go buy some eggs that potentially belong to wormy and ostrich.
Yeah, but no, yeah, we do have animals. My daughter wants to rescue every cat she sees on the street.
Understandable.
She just loves animals, you know.
Yes.
Everybody,
make sure you adopt
Yeah.
your pets, please.
Yeah.
Adopt
Same
your
way- yeah.
pets.
And our son Alex, he likes dogs.
Yeah, he likes
and
dogs.
She likes
Shelters.
cats. Yeah.
So, matter of fact, we got one dog. We call him Batman. Because he got his ears like Batman. He literally does like I don't know. But we were actually at work. My son works with me, and where I work at, and we had the garage doors open. We were working, and then all of a sudden this dog comes in through the doors, and he goes straight to my son, and sits right next to my son, and he wouldn't leave him. And so we're like, well, "You want to take him home?" He goes, "I don't know." And at that time, our dog had one of our dogs had just passed away, and he was very close to our son.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I said, that's probably Joey right there coming back
I was
and come look
gonna
for you, you know?
I was
So
gonna
because
say,
he came
yeah.
straight into the door, out of the street,
Oh,
and went
baby.
straight to where my son worked on his machine where he was working at,
Mhm.
and just sat there right next to him. And he did not get, so we brought him home.
See, yeah,
We brought him home.
that's a sign.
So
That's
yeah,
too
we
much
brought
of
him
a
home. We had him inside. We had 2 Chihuahuas, but one passed away. We have a Chihuahua that we found. We call him Taco. You know, we found him in the street. I don't know why
His
we call
name
him
is
Taco,
Paco.
but I call him Taco. And because I fed him a taco that day, so I call him Taco. You know, so we got those. They were inside dogs, but after a while, these dogs started tearing everything up.
Oh.
Cords. They would bite through the cords, shoes, and everything.
Oh, man.
So I said, okay, y'all want to be
Vete
bad?
pa' fuera.
Yeah, going outside. So they stay outside now. You know, so our cat too. Our cat, he's still inside. But I told my daughter, I said, you got to let the cat go out once in a while and let him go and take care of business outside.
Yeah.
So now he goes out.
Fight.
you
Go
know.
and fight.
He goes,
That's
yeah.
all he does is go
So
fight.
now, yeah. But that cat is a weird cat. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because he meows when he wants to go outside, and I know he wants to go outside. So
Right.
I open the door.
Uh-huh.
By our door, we got a desk where we have a computer at.
Yes.
This cat is not a normal cat, you know. Instead of coming to the ground, going throughout the door, no. He wants to climb on top of the computer, jump on the desk, and then jump down through the door.
What?
And I'm like, hey, can't you go to right here? You're right in front of me. No, he'll go all
Exactly.
the way back around, jump
He's
on
gonna
top
go
of the desk,
he's gonna go the hard way.
go on the side,
Yeah.
and then jumps down.
He wants some street cred, that's
so
why.
I don't know.
He wants
Yeah.
some street cred.
Yeah, but this cat's smart.
Parkour.
We're not-
Do you watch
we're-
The Office? Because you got the Pam, you guys. Yeah, it's
I
like,
love The Office.
oh man. Okay, so you know he's like, okay, we're gonna do a 360 off off the dumpster into the bear.
Well, that's our cat. And you know, and this cat, he's at the window. He wants to go outside, and he sees other cats outside. One time we were in the living room, and we heard. I'm like, what the hell?
The cat learned how to
And I
knock.
said, is somebody knocking? And we heard it again. She looked, it was a damn cat hit on the window, telling the cat, hey, come on, help me out, get out of here, man. He was knocking on the window, trying to get the other cat's attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
And he
some
knocks
like,
on the door when he wants to come
He knocks
in.
on the door
that's
when
some
he
like
come
next level shit.
in. He knocks on the door when he ready to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cats will learn how to open the
Yeah.
door. Like,
Oh,
go
yeah,
up
I'm
and
sure.
go onto the-
Yeah, they you know cats are like they're on another level. I saw this thing yesterday, and I know it's an old story, but this guy, his dog accidentally shot him in the leg with his gun.
Okay.
Right? Well, I read this comment under. Yeah, I don't know, but it was just like I saw the news line where it was like man got shot in leg by dog, right?
Are you sure he wasn't getting divorced? Maybe the wife showed him how to do it?
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, I think
Well,
yeah.
I saw this comment underneath that story, and it was like, I was like, man, that is so right. It's like cats would never miss.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh man, that's true. That's true, because cats are, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with cats. I'm gonna be honest. I like them, but I don't know. I feel like they don't like me.
She
Yeah,
don't
they don't like anybody.
she don't like Wormy.
What?
She don't like Wormy or
Oh.
chicken.
Oh Lord, really,
Oh,
Mario?
no.
Yeah, she don't like Wormy or chicken. But she got a little mold, and he tried to eat it.
Are you serious?
He tried to eat it.
He
Oh,
plucked
I
at
wouldn't.
it.
I
He
wouldn't
plucked at
like
it. He went
wormy
like-
either.
Yeah,
I wouldn't like wormy either.
yeah. So
Well, you know what?
You didn't know?
there you go.
Yeah,
There
I
you
was
go.
gonna say that's gonna be Thanksgiving
Hey.
coming up.
Hey, if he commits suicide, he's gonna be going on the pit. Fry him up.
We'll get some good old legs.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken legs. Chicken
Yeah,
thighs.
so,
Chicken thighs.
sometimes I like to joke a lot. Sometimes I barbecue in the backyard and I put some pictures. I'm cooking some chicken.
Mhm.
And I said, and I took a picture of the chickens and I took a picture of the pit. And I said, this is what happens when you don't listen. They're like, you killed your chickens? And they start counting. Well, hold on. There's only like 15 legs on there. How many chickens you killed?
That is so funny. That's awesome.
More crazy, you know.
That is so funny.
Oh,
my
You're
goodness.
crazy.
I need to start looking on your Facebook because I mean you come on my feed, but I bet you post some like dank memes.
Well, the one today
like
he
top tier
posted
memes.
Which one?
about your funeral for your butterball.
Oh yeah. I posted one for my funeral.
That you can only have 5 people for a Thanksgiving gathering, but you can have 30 for a funeral. So I'm having a funeral for my butterball on Thursday.
I like that.
I put it instead of bringing flowers, bring a side dish.
Oh. That's clever.
Hey,
that's clever. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I know.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
Yeah, sometimes my brother-in-law, my wife, and they kind of you get to calm down. You can't, come on, man, let me have some fun.
It's I'm gonna be honest. The Facebook stuff, the memes, because I thought about before taking this seriously, like just shutting off my social media because it can get toxic at points. Where you're just like you're checking it constantly and all of that. Sometimes you just need to just.
I tone it down.
But the memes.
Yeah, I tone it down quite a bit because my dad he's on my Facebook. He sees it. One time I posted something. Mm-hmm. He got after me, even though I'm 45 years old. He got after me.
Nothing's real on there. It's just for fun.
He goes, but you're in this industry. They're looking at you. You can't be doing this. Everything there. I said, okay, yeah. So I kind of toned it down on the memes a little bit.
Yeah.
Because my Facebook page is actually pretty much my DJ page, and I post everything there. So he got, and I posted something. I didn't think nothing about it. People know how I am, and he got after me. I thought, when my dad gets after me, I better listen.
The thing that I've kind of toned back on is the politics.
Yeah.
I used to be very vocal. Not very vocal, but I would just mention certain things here and there. But I've learned that now
that's my son.
I think you and my son.
That's like the last thing
we
can. That's the last thing you want to do nowadays. Is be vocal.
Our oldest son, he's 20. He's 28. About 28.
And 28.
That boy, he don't give a. He fights with everybody.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's like, well, do you really want to be that person? Do you want to be known as that person? And it's like, not worth it. Not worth it. There's a way to have respectful conversations.
Yeah. I kind of tone it down because people know a lot through the radio station, and and we try to keep a good image, especially when we go out to events, we dress up with suits and all that kind of stuff. And so we try to not to, even though we got a lot of haters that talk stuff about us, but like our sponsor says, he goes, hey. That's free publicity. Let them talk all they want. It's free publicity. They got your name out there.
Yeah.
So we try to tone it down. I try to tone it down.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot of Facebook live feeds every often.
Yeah.
And I haven't done one in a long time. In a while.
I used to see him all the time.
They would tell me, there he goes. I would come on. I would turn it on. And I'll start whistling for a few minutes until people got on.
For whistling?
So, yeah, I'll just start whistling a song, and then he goes, there you go, he's whistling, he's about to come on. So,
like,
I haven't done one in a while.
It's like get the popcorn.
Yeah. So, but
those Facebook lives, they can be fun though.
Yeah, it is fun.
They can be fun.
And all the memes, like you said, they are fun.
The memes and the videos, man.
You used to do it to announce something that's coming up. That's
Yeah, usually like we're gonna be here this weekend. Or we're gonna do something.
Yeah, I would do it. Back then, we were working at Tumbleweeds. We were the DJ. Tumbleweeds were doing. We have a DJ in Shooters that does Shooters, so I would come on and announce we're going to be here, we're going to be doing this, we're going over here.
Yeah.
Especially around Fanford time, we're going to be in San Antonio, we're going to be at this spot, we're going to be here. Mm-hmm. Just kind of let everybody know what we're doing, where we're at, kind of. But so we haven't done nothing. We haven't,
We don't have nothing to say.
Yeah, we're going to.
It's funny. I did my first feet live today. And it wasn't even, I don't even consider it mine because it was Sandy's.
Yeah,
and so she was, she's there doing her makeup because I think she's at Capitol.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you come out on anything?
Yeah, I did.
Right. What happened? I seen it.
So she was there. And it's like the get ready with me.
Yeah.
And, me and Sandy are like really cool. I look up to her so much, man. Mm-hmm. She is just an incredible vocalist, man, and great performer. But anyways, so she's getting ready, doing her makeup because she has a gig tonight. And so I see her there, and I comment. I was like, "Hey, girl, I'm getting ready too." And then she's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna add you to the feed." And I was like, "Okay." And so because I was getting ready too, I was doing my makeup to come here. And so we were just there, but the audio got messed up.
I seen you came on, I seen it, and then the audio went off. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, and it's funny because she said it too. She was like, you know what? I don't know if the audio is gonna get messed up when I add you, but let's do it anyways. So and then she added me, and we're just there talking, and we see the comments, sound is off, and we're just like, okay, I'm just gonna go there. And, I don't want to mess up your feed,
Yeah. Yeah,
so.
she's
and she was
cool.
She was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm getting ready to go to SCP." And she's like, "Oh, tell them I said hi. There's some great people and DJ Fluffy.
Yeah,
so
she's been
supportive."
here a couple times. I think we got one of her flyer somewhere, on a poster somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Right on
Maybe.
top. There you go, right on top. Right next to
Oh
Courtney.
yeah.
Yeah, right next to Courtney.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Yeah, she's been here a couple times. She even came here. She did, when she was when everything's going around. She had her own cooking team, or they hosted a cook off. It was what was it called, the Stiletto cookers, I think that's what she had.
Oh, how fun.
So yeah, so.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
man! I see the pictures her and Julio post. Oh my god! I'm like, man, invite me over, cause they live like really close to here. I'm like, invite me over when y'all barbecue, man, cause they get down, dude.
Yeah.
They get down.
And now with their baby, I don't think they haven't really done anything now with the baby, you know.
Yeah,
so.
Oh man, he's a cutie pie.
Yeah, so I know she was ready to get back on
Little
stage,
Ben.
you know. So she's been out there, so she's doing good.
Yeah, I'm happy.
You know,
I'm happy to see her back on stage.
Yeah, we're gonna start bringing all our old friends back again, you know. Now that
Yeah.
we're able to start, you know. I think you're maybe this is maybe the
Third
in-studio interview that we do.
This year.
Yeah, this year, I think you're
Oh,
the third person. Yeah, but we weren't doing anything.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, you're the third one.
Skype got famous.
Skype got real famous.
I was gonna say, because whenever I do watch the interviews, it's usually people Skyping in. Like I saw the Ricky. He did it
Skyped in.
Yeah, he Skyped in.
yesterday, or was it?
Last Friday.
Oh,
Last
last Friday. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I know he's really happy because his last song is doing really well, and then he got the nomination, right? That's so wonderful.
Yeah, but Skype became very famous. I mean, that's where we started doing anything by Skype. We doing by Skype.
I remember back in the day, we would tell artists, and they were like,
No,
Skype?
yeah.
I don't know how to do that. Now they're like, okay, well, let me figure it out.
Exactly. Yeah. Now it's a necessity. You know, the Zoom and all of that, and it's
Hold on,
just trying to figure it out.
Hold on, your dad is saying, "I want the guitar on the wall, Fluffy." Which guitar?
That one?
The one right behind you. The one.
Yeah, but the Budweiser or the one.
No, I
signature?
think he can only see the signature one. Daddy, if you can't really see it because you're blind anyways.
He can see the
there's
that one. Yeah, that one right there. We're gonna raffle it off. That one is actually signed by all the artists that have been in the studio. Matter of fact, you're gonna be on there. Once we get done here, you're gonna be able to sign that, and you'll be able to sign our wall, our door of.
The door.
The door, yes. That's pretty much everybody that's been in here.
How exciting.
And actually, it's actually going down. And Chewbacca.
And Chewbacca.
Yeah. So now it's actually going up to the wall now. If you can see, they're starting to wall on the wall now. So, but yeah, that guitar, and we're actually gonna once it gets filled up completely. I mean, we're gonna raffle it off.
This is so cool.
And we already got another guitar for once that one's gone. We got another one that was donated by La Fiebre. So they gave us another one. So we already got one.
That's great.
To replace that one. But yeah, once that one's filled up, we're gonna raffle it off. So if you want to buy a ticket, you'll be able to buy a ticket and hopefully win it.
Yes.
But it's been signed by pretty much everybody that's been in the studio.
How cool
Fito
is
Olivares, Sandy G, La Fiebre, Las Phoenix, Jessica Macho, Epi Martinez, Negami, Bob Gallarza.
Jeez.
And then a bunch of other artists.
Man, so I really gotta get a picture of you guys so I can be included.
Oh no, we always take pictures when you're signing the wall, when you sign the guitar, we take pictures and we post it on our page. That way they, you know.
Yeah, so because I want to be with you.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah,
it's so
definitely.
cool.
Yeah, you know, and I think
the bandit in me. I want to be up there.
They're all right
be
here.
next to Sandy.
Yeah.
Well, we can make it work. We can move some pictures around, so you know. Yeah, but yeah, it's all on the bottom, but I mean it's covered up, right there. So
that
you
is
know.
so cool.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, it's a really cool setup in here for sure.
I'm glad you like it because when we first started, it wasn't like this.
Hey, you know,
we only used a little corner.
Yeah.
And we had those white tables.
A white table, two white tables.
I had these made for the studio. This table and these two right here.
I love it has the bottle opener.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Yeah. So.
That's convenient.
So before we leave, one more time, give us your information. If somebody wants to get a hold of you for an event, a gig, serenata, or anything,
or any shout outs,
give us information, let us know, and how can I get a hold of you?
Okay, so social media, Facebook, Demi Garcia Martinez. I am gonna start using my artist Facebook more. I just need to. It's out of necessity. So that one I'm gonna be sharing on all of my social media pages. Instagram is at I am Demi Garcia, and that's Demi with 2 M's, just like it is on the screen. That's so helpful, you guys. Like really, you know, I don't have to spell it out, but it's I am and then Demi Garcia. That's my Instagram. Twitter is the same thing. I am Demi Garcia. And yeah, and my website, demigarcia.com, I do have a little form that you can fill out to get a hold of me that goes straight to my email. And then I do try and respond to every single comment. That's one of my big priorities, is responding to every single person. I think it's really important to stay engaged with people and let people know that you're actually there. I do see every single comment people write. I try and respond to every DM I get, unless it's weird. And yeah, if you want any information, if you want me to perform somewhere, anything like that, just DM me. I'll send it over to my momager here, and we'll get it all straightened out.
Awesome.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Now I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
There's a song that I like, and
Yes,
with the
sir.
voice that you have,
Yes, sir.
do you know the song "Oh Gran Dios"?
Yeah, I have a video of it
Can you sing it?
right now.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, that's a big one there. Let me drink some water for this.
Because the voice you got, it fits you. You got an amazing voice, and
Oh man, this is a lot of pressure. Okay. that's a biggie there. But yes, I love that song. Actually, that's another one.
That
That's
is my
another
favorite
one I
song. Yes,
perform at
that is
every-
my
every
favorite
gig.
song.
Okay, like right now.
Yeah, right now.
Okay. All right, let me see. Let me think of the key. Okay. Oh gran Dios, cuánto sufro en la vida. Por tu querer, yo sé, menos que nadie. Sufro mucho, mi Dios, tú lo sabes. Por el amor que yo le tengo a ese querer. I don't remember the next part.
Woo, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, thank you. But I do have a video of that on Facebook. I'll tag you in it.
Yeah.
I'll tag you in it for sure, so you can see it.
Once again, guys, y'all check her out. Amazing voice. She's, we can say upcoming artist. Check out once her CD comes out. She'll let us know, and we'll definitely bring her back for sure. And next time she's coming back with her acoustic guitar.
Acoustic guitar.
yeah.
Maybe I'll bring my violin too.
Hey,
yeah.
bring all the instruments.
I'll bring all my instruments.
Ain't no problem. As long as you got time and you're not in a rush, and hey.
Well, yes, sir. I am here. I'm right down the street. Y'all tell me when I'll be here.
Yeah.
Well,
For
the
sure.
doors open. Like we tell all the guests to come here. The doors open anytime you want to come down. We're pretty much here on Friday. I think it's family here. So we have a good time.
Well, I had a great time.
Good.
This
Thank you.
was
Thank you so
wonderful.
much for coming.
I'm glad
Thank
you
you
liked it.
guys for
I'm
inviting
glad
me.
you liked it.
It's an honor.
Yeah,
really.
we want to thank Mary Jane for making it happen.
Yes, Mary. Oh, well, she's
Even though she beat me to it because I was already talking to her and I even got to prove what we replied. We were talking back, but
Yes.
you beat me to it, so that's
yes,
good.
I still have.
You
I'm
know.
telling you, I still have your card in my violin case right there.
So,
Yes.
but once again, thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing, hearing, some of your music out there. Anytime you get some new music, send it our way. We'll add it to
Thank you.
rotation. We'll put you here.
I
If you
can't
want,
wait.
if you want to listen to your music, request it. You can go to our website at www.experience.com, and there's a little section on there where you can actually ask for music, request music, and it'll come right up. You can play it.
Yeah.
So you can listen to our music 24/7. On TuneIn app, or just go to our page. But
Thank
you
you,
can
guys.
request your music. So if you want to listen to music, just put her name on there, the name of the song, and it'll pop up. As long as we have it, as long as she's into us.
Yes, we'll have new music out soon, but for now, Sola is there. So,
Alright.
so hopefully you guys like it. Before we do go, I did want to send out a shout out and ask
Yes.
everybody for your prayers for my friend Roger Contreras,
Okay.
songwriter, incredible musician. He is battling stage 4 lung cancer right now. Just got out of the hospital, I think with pneumonia, and
Oh, wow.
he's dealing with it right now. So if everybody can just send their prayers to him and anybody who's
Definitely.
dealing with COVID right now.
All right. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming out. We want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy Thanksgiving.
everybody.
Y'all stay safe out
Thanksgiving.
there and be careful. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and like our good friend Tejano Loco says, no chaka chaka.
Hand sanitizer.
And hand sanitizer, yes. And you can see we have it here in the studio available.
Yes.
Because I know people are going to say, hey, y'all, look, we got our
have our
mask here,
mask.
but, it's
Yes.
kind of hard to talk, and we do got our mask here, okay?
Yes.
We are, so. All right, so we'll see y'all next in 2 weeks. Y'all
Yes.
be careful out there. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.